Hello, today's video we have the following content. Tang, every moment devoted to passion will eventually light the way to a brilliant life. Tiffany Tang, can the national sweetheart break through her transformation struggles? In the ever-shifting landscape of the entertainment industry, Tiffany Tang's name continues to spark discussion. Recently, her frequent appearances on trending lists have once again prompted reflection. What does it take to be a perennial figure in showbiz? Some call her an overlooked gem from Jin Yong's wuxia dramas, while others see her as a staple of idol dramas. Yet, no one can deny that her signature sweet smile remains a beacon of light in the hearts of audiences. But is a radiant smile enough to sustain a career? After more than a decade in the spotlight, what exactly keeps Tiffany Tang's star power alive, and can she overcome her acting limitations to redefine her career? A pure image, Tang's unique survival strategy. In an industry notorious for scandals and controversies, Tiffany Tang stands out as an anomaly. She doesn't rely on hype, steer clear of rumors, or resort to outrageous fashion to grab attention. Black marks on her record are virtually non-existent. This pristine image has made her a rare breath of fresh air in the entertainment world. Netizens jokingly suggest that Tang must have mastered an invisibility technique to navigate the industry's turbulent waters unscathed. Her social media posts are largely work-focused, devoid of controversy, and her public persona remains warm and approachable, like a sunflower radiating positivity. However, this untarnished image is both her strength and her Achilles heel. Fans adore her for her healing smile and approachable charm, but critics question whether beauty and likability alone can sustain her in today's fiercely competitive industry. Looking back at her iconic roles, from Zixuan in Chinese Paladin 3 to Tian Xiaomei in My Daughter, Tang's characters have largely been sweet, youthful heroines. While these roles cemented her status as the queen of idol dramas, they've also confined her to a narrow archetype. Her acting is often described as formulaic, sweet when smiling, delicate when crying, and wide-eyed when angry. This predictable style, while endearing, struggles to meet the demands of more nuanced, multifaceted roles. The transformation struggle, from idol star to serious actress. In recent years, Tang's intent to break out of her comfort zone has been evident. She's taken on roles that aim for greater depth, such as the ambitious Empress Xiao in the historical drama The Princess Wei Young or the emotionally complex lead in the suspenseful Blossoms Shanghai. Yet, these attempts have met with mixed results. Audiences and critics often note that her performances lack the emotional depth and intensity needed to fully embody complex characters. Some argue that her inherently sweet appearance and demeanor limit her ability to convincingly portray gritty or layered roles. Adding to her challenges is the evolving landscape of idol dramas. As younger stars born in the 1990s and 2000s flood the industry, audience tastes have diversified, and the market for traditional idol dramas has shrunk. Tang's dominance in this genre is waning, and her presence in major cinematic productions has noticeably dwindled. Is she being overlooked by filmmakers, or has she herself recognized the difficulty of securing leading roles in mainstream blockbusters? The answer remains unclear, but one thing is certain: Tang is deliberately attempting to pivot. Her transition, though slow, shows more sincerity than many peers who rely on tabloid fodder to stay relevant. However, the clock is ticking. The entertainment industry is unforgiving, and audiences have limited patience for stars whose acting fails to evolve. Once a reigning queen of period dramas, Tang now struggles to deliver a critically acclaimed serious role. Her performances, often criticized as masked or overly reliant on her looks, have yet to break free from the idol star mold. Challenges and opportunities: where does Tang go from here? Why has Tang's transformation been so challenging? Industry insiders point to a combination of factors: her acting limitations, inconsistent script quality, and a market that struggles to reconcile her sweet image with more serious roles. Her recent projects, such as Blossoms Shanghai and The Princess Wei Young, aimed for depth but were hampered by uneven scripts or a mismatch between her persona and the character's demands. In contrast, peers like Zhao Liang have successfully transitioned from idol dramas to acclaimed works like The Story of Minglan and Happiness to Wanjia by carefully selecting roles that showcase versatility. Tang's slower pace puts her at a disadvantage. Yet, hope is not lost. Tang retains significant advantages: a loyal fan base, a universally appealing image, and relative youth. The industry has seen successful transformations before. Sun Li, for instance, evolved from the youthful lead in Jade Goddess of Mercy to a powerhouse in The Legend of Zhen Huan through meticulous role choices and honed acting skills. For Tang to follow suit, two things are critical: selecting high-quality scripts that challenge her range and investing in professional training to elevate her craft. Insider sources suggest Tang is taking steps in the right direction. She's reportedly in talks with acclaimed directors and production teams for projects that could redefine her image. One such project is a rumored urban drama centered on female empowerment, with a role that breaks away from her sugary archetype and leans into realism. Additionally, Tang has been participating in acting workshops to refine her skills, signaling a commitment to overcoming her limitations. These efforts offer a glimmer of hope for her reinvention. Audience expectations and the harsh realities of showbiz. The entertainment industry is a brutal arena where new faces emerge constantly, and audience loyalty is fleeting. Tang's fans remain steadfast, believing her sweet charm is a rare commodity and that with the right project, she can reclaim her spotlight. However, the market waits for no one. As one netizen quipped, Tang's smile is sweet, but what happens when the sweetness becomes cloying? Her challenge lies not just in transforming but in doing so before audiences lose interest. The industry's golden rule is clear: without compelling work, even the brightest stars fade. Tang's early career was propelled by her beauty and charm, but the era of relying on those alone is over. To secure her place in the industry's future, she must deliver a standout performance that silences doubters and reintroduces her as a serious actress. Her journey is akin to a marathon. Her smile and appeal carried her through the first half, but the second half demands grit, skill, and a game-changing role. Conclusion: Tang's next battle. Tiffany Tang stands at a crossroads, balancing opportunity and peril. Her pristine image and fanbase are invaluable assets, but her acting limitations and the industry's relentless pace pose real threats. Can she find the role that redefines her career? Will she deliver a performance that proves her detractors wrong? Only time will tell. For now, her fans hold on to hope, and the industry watches closely. What's your take on Tiffany Tang's future? Can she stage a comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to press the channel subscription button. If this is the first time you watch a video on the channel,